Welcome to Tiger Tutorials. Today I'm going to go over the PHP String Function chunk split. The PHP String Function chunk split takes a sequence of characters, symbols, numbers, letters, basically anything you can type in a keyboard, and it separates them by a value. So I could separate A by a space, and you can separate symbols by 2 spaces, or you can separate numbers by like a tab. You can separate anything by anything in a certain sequence. So I could just have, instead of separated by 1, I could separate every 2 letters by a space, every 3 letters by like a number 4, etc. I have a demo to illustrate this. So I'm going to set some strings here to a bunch of pipe characters so we can see exactly how it increments it. And I'm going to set up a basic for loop here. Actually, we want to make this a 1 because you can't put in a value of 0 into the method. Okay, so we're going to be echoing, and I'm going to make the color of the number that we're echoing out red so that we can separate it from the rest of the values. And this is just HTML right here. Chunk split. And we're going to pass a string as the first parameter, as we can see here. The second one is the sequence of how many letters we want to put in there. So we're going to alternate it by 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 9. And the third parameter here is what we want to separate each of the values by. So I'm going to separate it by RN, which just puts a space in there. And then we're going to break the lines so that we can compare them. And that is our complete script. So let me post that up. And in a second, when you see it, you're going to notice that it's a really neat function to be using. Alright, so right here, separates number 1 by a space by every single character of a pipe. Number 2 separates every single character of 2 characters by a space. 3 characters by a space, 4, and so on to 1, 2, I don't know how many that is, maybe like 9. It separates them by a space. So as you can see, it forms a neat little pattern. This is good because we don't have to use for loops and put in a bunch of information. So that's the tutorial for today. Please visit tigertutorials.com and subscribe.